video I'm going to go through all the best places to tuck or hide on a sloop. In my opinion, the sloop's probably the best boat to actually hide on, because on different tugs you can actually cover the main parts of the boat, so you can always see where the players are and what they're doing. First tip is the main one. To get a skinny character is obviously going to be better than get a fat character, because the smaller you are, the better places you can hide in and be more hidden. And buying the darkest clothes in the outpost is probably the best as well, because you don't want to be shining when you're tucked, because then it would basically it's like a stop sign with a green colour. It doesn't work. So yeah, black clothes, skinny character is probably 100% the best. No pet, obviously, because if you've got a pet on and you're tucked on someone's boat, your pet will be on their boat as well, maybe, because your pet can go on other people's boats. So if you have a pet active and you tuck, it's not good. So if you any idea of tucking, always cancel your pet if you've got one. But starting off with the best tuck, because it's probably what you're here for, to get the best tuck, is definitely the canopy tuck. You can tuck it either side, so it can max of 2 basically. Well, you can have more people on one tuck, but it's better just to have 2. And the right hand side, so if you're facing forward towards the anchor, right hand side is actually easier than the left hand side. Don't know why. It's just slightly bigger. So if you just come up to it and edge your way ever so slightly, you'll drop down like there, hit your emote button, might just tapped off, but I'll go back up, and then you just hide, which is the better one. You can buy hide from the Pirate Emporium for 0 coins, so you do need to buy it, but it costs nothing, and it's better than the sleep because you're more hidden. And I'm like completely hidden right now, and from this tuck I can see the whole deck of the ship, so I can see if someone's anchoring, moving sails on cannons, and I can also see underneath, so I can see if people mark places on the map. So if I'm tucked on like an Athena run and someone's marking all the Athena places, I can call out to my teammate, or they've just marked Crooksall, they just marked Plunder, Outpost, go here, go there, and then they can get the jump on them. So that's definitely my favourite, but it has to still be 4 or 5, because in different occasions I've been tucked and someone's sword dashed off, and when that happens I'm in the vicinity, so I get hit off as well. And sometimes players don't realise they hit you, which is a good thing, but other times they do. But still probably definitely the best tuck. And a tuck you can use on any boat in the game, it's probably best on Galleon and maybe worst on Sloop, is the cannon tuck. So you just come up to a cannon, you tuck, and you're basically just going to be hidden. Probably best to do it this way. But yeah, it's really useful. It doesn't, like, when you look at it, it seems so obvious that someone's there, but it's honestly, like, I've used this tuck so many times, but mainly not on a sloop. I mainly use it on a brig or a galleon. Mainly a brig, because the brig's probably got the worst spots. But yeah, that's another spot. Another good one-ish is just behind the table here. You could tuck, but sometimes they can spot you through underneath. So you know, if they're looking for tucks, you're gonna get found. But you're gonna get found in most places, so you can't really complain about that. Another one that I've seen and looks really good, but I've never actually used, is if you clap, if you come here and hide, your fish should be covered in. There we go. And if the lantern's off, sorry, I'm trying to get better. Like, it's basically that. I'll come out a little tiny bit so the camera's better. But if the lantern's off, it could actually be really hard to find you, because everybody doesn't really check when they come down. Like, they just run past, check, run away, and that's the only part they'll see you right there. But another good spot is right here, to blend in. Just tuck right in between these chests, and like nobody checks you. It's like one of the most least checked spots, and you can almost do it everywhere, but there's gaps. But right here is one of the better tuck spots as well. Obviously, I would say the ones on the top of the ship are always going to be better, though, because I'd rather see what they're doing, where they're going, what they're beside, because I don't want to, like, there's no point in being tucked on the ship and get no information off of them. You always want information, because that's what you're there for, or you want to jump on them. So I mean, you can anchor them if you're anywhere on the boat, but I just feel like being at the top, especially right here, is 100% the best place because you can basically see 70% of the boat and you can see 100% of the main parts. The only part you can't see is the voyage table, but that's about it. And that's just, I feel like, the best tucks on the sloop. And all the other ones are alright, like you could tuck in crow's nest, but there's no point unless there's kegs, and that can still be dangerous. But that's honestly the main parts of the sloop that you can tuck on. Definitely the best, 100%, hands down. There's tuck here, but again, these are getting more and more obvious. That one's not a bad one to be fair, but if they're looking for you, they're gonna find you type thing. The canopy tuck, if they're looking for you, they might not find you. So that is everything.
I love you, I need you.